Democrats in Congress are trying to introduce a bill codifying abortion rights into federal law. It's expected that half of the U.S. will either ban or limit abortions if Roe v. Wade is overturned. Newsy congressional correspondent Nathaniel Reed explains the proposed legislation and what happens if it doesn't get enough votes.
Senate Democrats announced they will force a vote on the Women's Health Protection Act of 2022 next week. The bill would require all 50 states to let clinics provide abortions if they want to. It would also restrict state and local governments from performing what Democrats call unnecessary medical procedures or make medically unnecessary visits or consultations mandatory in order to terminate a pregnancy. Now, the bill is quite similar to another abortion access bill which failed in the U.S. Senate earlier this year. It failed in a mostly party-line vote with the exception of Democratic Senator Joe Manchin of West Virginia, who joined Republicans in voting against it. Now, given the filibuster, the 60 votes needed to allow the Senate to pass the Women's Health Protection Act, and the Senate's current 50 Democrat, 50 Republican split, next week's vote is expected to fail. I asked Senate Majority Leader Chuck Schumer if he would be willing to make another attempt to remove the Senate's filibuster rule to allow this bill codifying Roe v. Wade to pass the U.S. Senate.
Leader Schumer, would you look into changing the filibuster rules or doing some sort of carve-out like you did for voting rights with this bill?
As I said, we're having the vote next week. We're going to see where everyone stands. It's the first time there's a vote like this in a very, very long time when the actual rights are at stake, when it's not an abstract exercise. Once we have that vote, we will figure out the best way to go from there.
Despite the expected failure of the Women's Health Protection Act of 2022, Democratic leaders have made clear they want all senators to make their position on abortion access known publicly, and they're moving forward with a vote next week anyway.